If you have type 2 diabetes, you can still eat bread, and you can even reverse your type 2 diabetes by eating bread. I know this sounds crazy, and it's probably what you haven't heard from your doctor. If anything, you probably heard your doctor say avoid bread, avoid pasta, avoid rice. However, I'm here to tell you that you can still enjoy bread and still be able to lower your blood sugar, lower your A1C, even reverse type 2 diabetes. So let's get started. When it comes to bread, you want to look for the right ones. And if anything, humans have been eating bread for a very long time, and how we make bread nowadays is different than how we used to make bread before. Now, when it comes to type 2 diabetes, let's clear something up about carbs at first. You can definitely enjoy carbs and still reverse your type 2 diabetes, because if you truly want to reverse diabetes and not just lower your A1C, you have to focus on the root cause of type 2 diabetes, which is insulin resistance. The enemy is not carbohydrates. Humans are made to run on carbohydrates. If you actually want to learn the science of how I help people reverse insulin resistance while they can still eat carbohydrates, just watch my free training. Link is in the description below. Now, when it comes to looking for bread, you want to look for several criteria. Number one, you want to look for low glycemic index bread so it doesn't skyrocket your blood sugar. You also want to look for a high fiber one, which is going to be great for your gut health, great for balancing your blood sugars, and can also help you feel more satiated as well. The third criteria you want to look for is that it doesn't have any added fats or added sugars in it. Now, considering all these criteria, there are 3 breads that I recommend. The first one is pumpernickel bread, or is known as whole rye bread. These are the German breads that are rectangular. Whole rye bread has a glycemic index of 30 to 40, which is actually pretty low. You can actually add homemade hummus on top and different vegetables on top as well to enjoy open-faced sandwich. The second bread you can have is Ezekiel bread. Ezekiel bread is actually a sprouted bread, so they use sprouted grains to make the bread. The glycemic index of Ezekiel bread is usually around 36, and it's pretty high in fiber. Not only so, it also has some legumes in it, which has a pretty decent amount of protein. Each slice have around 4 grams of protein, which is actually pretty impressive for bread. Now, the third one I recommend is sourdough bread. Sourdough bread actually has a lower glycemic index compared to white bread, because the sourdough bread is made with cultures, which the bacteria actually eats the glucose, so it actually has a glycemic index from anywhere between 48 to 54. Now, normally on the market, you see sourdough bread that's made with white flour. However, if you can find whole grain sourdough bread, that's even better, because that's going to increase the fiber content in these bread and even lower the glycemic index even more. Let me know in the comments which of these 3 breads you would choose. And if you want to learn more about reversing type 2 diabetes at its very root cause, where you can eat carbs and still have great blood sugars, you can go check out my free training. Link is in the description below, and I'll see you guys there.